Welcome back, everyone. Walker here. Welcome to episode number 51 of my Thaumcraft Let's Play series. So, let's talk about what I was going to do today. Today I was going to make a Nethermind with... Hold on. I was going to make... Oh, not there. Automagy. I was going to make the Nethermind. Okay. And what the Nethermind does is it's a construct that you can use to summon, quote-unquote, blocks from the Nether. Okay, it actually doesn't really summon blocks from the Nether, but it creates new blocks. Okay, so it would be a way to get Netherrack, quartz, and soul sand. And that's what I was going to use it for, was soul sand and quartz too, but soul sand in particular. Oh, and you can also generate lava. So I could generate lava. It takes some centiV, Ignis centiV to get it going, and a couple of jars of Essentia, depending on what you're trying to conjure or summon. In the case of, say, Netherrack, for each block it would cost 1 Ignis and 2 Terra. And if I remember right, this corresponds to what the Essentia is. Of course, because I've Forbidden Magic installed, Netherrack also has the one, I want to call it Era, but it's not Era, the Infernus, Infernus? Whatever that one is. But yeah, 2 Terra and 1 Ignis. So, what does that mean for my idea of conjuring Soul Sand? Well, Soul Sand, to create it using the Nethermind, requires, for each Soul Sand made, 1 Terra, 1 Viculum, and 1 Spiritus. And the reason I wanted to do this was so that I wouldn't have to go get Soul Sand, because I was going to use that Soul Sand to get Spiritus, Essentia, right? So, essentially, this is going to be useless for that. But I'm still going to make the Nethermind, because instead of summoning blocks, I am going to want to do it for runed Obsidian eventually, because quartz, that'll summon the quartz blocks, and then I wouldn't have to go into the Nether to get quartz all the time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a dimensional lure, alright? And what this does is, instead of summoning blocks, it'll summon mobs. So far, right now, it's got Blaze, and that's it. According to this page here, I should be able to summon other things. And it looks like I have to fight them in the Nether, but a blaze will work, I mean, to get it going, right? And pretty much what I have to do is, not only do I have to build the Nethermind, but I also have to build the dimensional lure construct, and it's going to look something similar to this by the time we're done. Mine's actually going to be a little bit bigger than this, so hopefully I have enough totems to do this too. This is probably going to be a 2, if not a 3 episode build, only because of how complex it is and how much different things I need to make. I need to make runed Obsidian, I need to make the Nethermind, I need to make the lure, I need a bunch of Nitor, I have to lay it out properly, I have to lay out the runes properly, I have to get a, I made a stabilizer and a transducer, but I think what I might do instead is run a relay up through the ceiling here using this node so that it can use the Ignis off of this node when the furnace is not using it. So that's what I might do, so I'm going to have to make some more relays. But as you remember, we were going to make it up here. If I can get up there. And I laid out a little block up here. And I'm gonna, once I figure out how big this thing's gonna have to be, I'll probably build some nice walls of some kind, and maybe start getting a little more creative with how I have my my base laid out, because right now it's pretty dull. It's a bunch of big rooms, big square rooms, so we'll see. So first of all, we need to get a Nethermind made up. Okay, Nethermind is the Nethermind itself is just the one block. The construct itself is a bunch of the ruined obsidian, and I'll show you how that goes once we get that, because I'm going to need a bunch of it. Regardless, I mean, I'll be able to replace 4 of those with the blaze, ruined obsidian blaze, if I want. Here's sometimes an additional blaze that actually created rather than lured at no additional cost. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So I can replace 4, but for right now, I'm just going to do the whole construct as is, and then replace the blocks as I need to. You have to replace these with the runes of what you want to summon, okay? And that's its activation cost. You don't actually transform it like you would a furnace or something. You would click on the Nethermind itself, hit the Nethermind with your wand, and it'll take that amount of V out of your wand to activate it. Plus, it also needs Ignis supplied via relay, plus jars of whatever essentia you're using to conjure whatever you are. And in the case of blazes, that would be... Alright. Ooh. Ew! 4 Ignis, 2 Precantatio, 10 Famis, and 5 Victus. That's a lot. Well, actually, you know what? It's not that bad. Victus we got plenty of. Famis is easy to make. Ignis, actually, all of these ones is stuff that we have set on almost all of it's on auto make right now. So that's not that bad. Right? Yeah, the Famis we get from the milk. The Victus we get from the wood. The Ignis I can get from hardly pretty much anything. And the magic, of course, is on auto. Yeah, this will be pretty easy to make. Okay, so what we're going to do first, of course, is make the Nethermind block itself, which requires this layout on the table. Now, my table isn't perfect because it's not symmetrical to the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 around. Mine's 12 around now, and I'm not going to change it again, but it should be fine. It's only a moderate instability, and I have so much stuff over here that it shouldn't do too awful bad. Now, let's also make sure 16, 32, 64, 16, and 16. Okay, I know I have a full jar of Ignis down there, regardless of what my locus is going to tell me. Let's make sure I got the rest of it. 16, 32, 16, 16. Alrighty. The bad thing is it does kind of go up and off the screen, so you gotta kind of get a little bit back. I should probably put like a sign or something to keep me from getting too far close. Alright, alienness. I have 87 alienness. Oh, by the way, I, as you can already tell, I went cave diving and found more water crystals and a bunch more, or water shards, and a bunch of other stuff. And I also figured out that I actually only needed, because of all of these, I only needed 1 eye set to my central area, so I was able to take the other 2 that I had made, set one to my Potentia thingies there, and one to the magic one, and then another one I made to set to the other wall. So you can see now that I have it all. I have 751 of the magic essentia, 599 potentia, 87 alienness. I mean, we're doing pretty darn good, aren't we? What else do we need? We needed cognito, which 46 of that. I'm terrible at memorizing stuff. 16 Etor and 16 Tenebra. Ether. 28 ether, so that's fine. And 60. Okay, so we're good. We're going to hit that with our wand. And while that's doing that, let's just make sure. Oh yeah, that should be fine. Now we can watch this here, or we can come over here and watch it do it from over here. Of course, it's not going to because it's taking from a jar I don't have set up with this yet, but that's okay. We need to make some more of this stuff. So I need a bunch of obsidian, a bunch of nether quartz, and a bunch of slivers of fire. Specifically, I need 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, plus 3, 12, 32, 36, plus 2 more. Okay, so I need 38 pieces minimum. Oh shoot, I only have 27 obsidian. And my obsidian generator, for some dumb reason, isn't working properly, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Well, I know why it isn't. Where are you at? Oh, you're sucking stuff in. Good. It's, when the chunk unloads, it freezes the pickaxes. So, I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that, because I don't have a chunk loader installed. I suppose I could install chicken chunks and get a chunk loader. Look at that. Oh, and I got warped for that, too. Like it matters. You want to see why I don't care? This better not have... Look at that. It's totally full of permanent warp, so there's really no point at all about worrying about that. Nethermind. Okay, where are we at? Oh, we're almost halfway through the episode already. Oh, I have 5 already. So what I'll do is I'll make... This episode we're only making the Nethermind, so I can worry about the construct later. Quartz, and I need the fire slivers. 3. How much fire do I have? How many do I get for breaking down just 1 sliver? I can't remember. Where is that? There it is. I get 4. Alright, so... If I get 4, if I grab 8, that should be enough. Because we're going to make a mess load of these as well. Oh, shoot. I already had some set up in the table over here. Well, that's... works for me. Oh. Is it just blindness? Please just be blindness. I don't think I can deal with that being more than just blindness. Oh, that is so cool. Dude. That's actually really cool. I didn't know the Nether did that. I never was around the Nether when I had the blindness effect. That's kind of creepy, actually. That would creep someone out. Okay, back to work. Enough fun and games. Alright, I don't feel like removing the stuff out of that table, so... Where is my focus pouch? There it is. I want all of you to be slivers of fire. There. Oh, fine. We'll just throw that up there. Whoa, I used up all the feet and that too. That's messed up, man. That should be enough to do what we need. I need some dirt. Because what we gotta do, we have to set this up properly. And to set it up properly, it has to have 9 by 9 by 9 free space underneath it, okay? Which is why I laid out a 9 by 9 grid up there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some dirt right from the center up 9 blocks plus 2, so 11 blocks, because where's perception suddenly expands. Okay, whatever. Because it has to be 2 empty space underneath the Nethermind itself, and you'll see how that works when I get this set up. That's plenty of dirt. I got the Nethermind. That's plenty of ruined obsidian. Let's go upstairs, and we're gonna have to build another elevator. Probably just put another one down so that it'll bring us up here, and we'll have to do some fancy work up here. I guess we're gonna have another workshop up here, I guess, right? All right. So from the center. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nethermind. Okay. I know, it looks kind of like, why are you building it up so high? Trust me, you're supposed to. And aren't these kind of cool? I mean, he made them so that they'll have different runes on them when you place them. That's pretty cool in my book. Alright, and then it goes 2 out, and then 2 down, okay? The 2 down I'm probably gonna have to... oh, man. Every time I see that come up, I'm like, oh, is it an Eldritch Guardian? Not that I'm too awful worried about them anymore, but it still would be nicer. Alright. Nicer not to have to deal with them. Whoa. Oh my god, I can actually jump. No! Oh, I see. I never built my trough around that. Though he kind of came up on me from the wrong direction. I'll have to go get some stuff to fix that. Alright, let's just do this. Yeah, that'll work. You know what? I really should make a thermostatic harness already. So I can fly and do this while I'm flying. Well, good news is I can jump right up there. I was worried I was going to have to make an elevator or something to get up there. Alright, see that? That's basically it. Okay. There. Good enough. Well, good news is I can just jump down through the hole. Bad news is there's a hole. Oh, I also cleaned up my boxes a little bit so that I don't have all that extra stuff. This one still has a few things because I haven't put the Nether Star or the Eye of the Ender anywhere spot yet. Alright, I need 3 more of those. Where are we at? 18? Okay, so what I wanted to do was set up a relay. So I need a balance shard and iron, and I'll probably need 2 sets of that. Do I have any up here? Do I have to go downstairs? Yeah, I got 2. Oh, and I need iron. Go get my stuff, guys! I love watching them get stuff. Oh, man. I don't know why I love watching them do that. It's just the most funny thing in the world to me. Alright, well, he's getting his iron. We're gonna fix the hole in our ceiling. Ah. There we go. Anything around to mess that up again? There. Now, I can't remember. I've had it work 2 ways. It went through the arcane blocks, because we had to move this over here because it was jumping off the table relay and giving juice to this over here, which we didn't want it doing. So we know that it can go through the arcane blocks, but I remember having issues. Maybe it was an older version of Thaumcraft 4. I was having some issues with it not going through stone or wood. So, pretty much we want to go... Oh, you know what would not actually work very well? It should actually do it just fine. Yeah, because it's going 2 different directions on that relay. It's only supposed to go one direction, but... Alright, we need... 3281. Whoa, wrong way. I guess I need a back door now. Oh, lovely, it's raining. 3281, which is... figures. Right here. Ah, lovely. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Well, let's see what I can do. Are you working now? Uh-huh. Yep. Alright. What about if I just put one? Yeah, because a half slab for some reason doesn't act as a full slab. I wonder if I can do it this way. Oh, nice. Oh, nope. It went away. That's that really annoying... Oh god, that's a very long way. You know what? I didn't want to do it. I was kind of trying to make a nice relay system for you guys, but we're going to go just find a node. It doesn't have to be a very large node. Automagy. There's a new, in the new update, advanced node jarring. Pretty cool, pretty expensive, but it should be for what it does. Pretty much you use warded glass and greatwood logs with the wand focus of warding. You have to ward the greatwood logs, and then you smack it without a wand without a focus on it, and energized ore node. Well, pretty much, if what I was reading correctly is, it will not damage the node. Oh, lovely. Unnatural hunger. I don't feel like dealing with that. Get me some of that. I need glass. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna get the Nethermind set this episode. Next episode, I will work on the other part of the Nethermind. Yes, I know. But it's gonna keep you from killing me. Okay, that's what I needed. Glass and wood. I'll work on the lure on next episode, because I'm gonna need a couple more things. 9, 18... That should be more than plenty. I'm gonna need a couple more things before I get it working completely 100%. Now, what was it? Was it I? Yes. Fire, and I want the closest one. I don't care what it is. I just want it to be the closest one. As long as it has fire on it and it's not a tainted node or a the other one. Oh, what's wrong with this one? I don't have it scanned yet. Oh, that works too. Alright, clear arrow. So, what my plan is, from what I understand, I can summon anything from the Nether. And though blazes would be pretty cool, I'm running out of uses for blaze rods. I don't actually need them very much anymore. I still need them, just not as much, okay? There. Alright. Back home. To that end, I'll use them as the basis, because that's all I have unlocked right now. But I believe I can summon anything between pigmen all the way up to ghasts. And that's what I was going to use. I was going to summon ghasts. Because a fair amount of the advanced recipes require ghast tiers. So I want to try and get as many of those as I can. Okay. Do I have a liver? Did I kill that poor thing, by the way? Yep, I paled it. So, if I read it correctly, those advanced node jar thingy from Automagy will cause it, if it was a normal one, it will not go pale on me. Whew! Alright. So while that's energizing, let's go inside. I noticed something else in my inventory that I neglected to mention. I went hunting. Because we're getting, I just did the Ender Dragon, so I'm out of Minecraft bosses. The Guardian is an N710, right? It's called the Guardian, the underwater one there. That's only an 8 and above, so we can't fight him in 710, obviously, unless we find something that modded him in. But Thaumcraft has its own set of bosses, and I had to go grab this, the Crimson Rites book. This is from the Crimson Cult, okay? Those guys around the big obelisk chanting and summoning and everything, and you kill a bunch of them, and eventually one of them will drop this. They drop other stuff too, like Void Seeds, and of course their armor, which I have. And I need to put another row up here and get the Wizards, or whatever armor. But I haven't scanned this yet, so that we can scan it together, okay? Alright, I thought that was supposed to unlock something. Let's go up to basic. I know it's... Why didn't it open the book? What the heck? Why does this always happen to me? It's supposed to... There's supposed a book here. You scan the darn thing and it pops up right here. Did it open up the stuff in the Eldritch? No. Why didn't you work? Oh, you know why? I didn't read the darn thing. That was stupid. You right click on it to read it. There it goes. Opening the eye. Basic info. Crimson Cult. Alright. Much of this book is written in inspiring, unintelligible script, but what you do understand offers some strange insights into the goals of the Crimson Cult. Origins surrounding mystery seems their goal is perfection of a ritual they refer to as apparatus oculus, opening the eye. What it does is unclear, but you doubt it's anything good. Interestingly enough, you think Thaumaturgy might offer the missing pieces they have so long sought. Obviously, only a madman would pursue this line of study. Luckily, we're completely insane. And it did unlock opening the eye, which, fortunately and unfortunately, the Eldritch Guardians drop Eldritch Eyes too, which is something you can make. Once I unlock this, it'll let me make it, and then it'll also let me open up the portal to the next world in Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft 4 has its own dimension now, which is not super new, but it's relatively new. Alright, we have our energized node. Now, I can't summon anything, I don't think. Let me take a peek. If I can, I'll just demonstrate it, and we'll go over a little bit. But I think I actually... Such rooms must surround it in indicated fashion. Different rooms and different purchase. Operate fairly slowly and will only generate netherrack and the occasional patch of lava. Basic ruined obsidian requires only Ignis and Terra. Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate this. You need the Ignis V relay or Ignis Centi-V, which, because I have this so close to it, it only needs to be right here. I'm going to go grab a jar of Terra, and we'll show you how this works. Oh, I need to charge my wand, so let me put that in the table before I do. Now, once you activate it, it will keep running, regardless if it runs out of Essentia to run off of. So, that being said, it will keep running, but it won't produce anything, okay? What did I need to activate the darn thing? 75 and 25. Yeah, I need to wait for that to go up. We are gonna get into Thaumic Tinkering. I know I said I was gonna make the bottomless pouch. Actually, I want to make this, the Ichor Cloth Strap Silverwood Wand, because of this right here. It will hold 1,000 of each type of V. That's insane. Oh, that's insane. It takes a lot of Ichor, though. I think it's, yeah, 3 Ichor per... Oh, 3 cloth? Oh, that's not that bad. Oh, I could make that with 1 generation of Ichor. So I gotta go into the Nether and get some Nether shards. Alright. We're over time, so that's plenty. I'm gonna go demonstrate how this works. Hopefully it'll generate something rather... It does work slowly when you don't have anything on it, but let's see. Alright, so what you pretty much gotta do is, you can do it from the bottom too, but I'm gonna do it from up top. You gotta put down the jar of whatever it is. In our case, it's Terra. And we activate it. Now it's gonna take... It should take from here. You're not. Why aren't you? Yep. Yeah, it would help if I was doing the right one, wouldn't it? I don't recall needing... Ignis V also needs water jars from which you can pull Essentia. Basic ruined obsidian requires only Ignis and Terra. Do I need Ignis too? Well, that sucks. Alright, that thing is running. Let's go grab the Ignis jar, and then we'll end the episode after we've seen it do something. Luckily, I've got plenty of everything down here. Yeah, definitely I'm gonna have to build an elevator. Alright, now we put... Gonna draw? Oh, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. So down below... Oh, see? It already generated 1 netherrack. Okay, so right now it's just gonna generate netherrack and lava. Alright? And of course the lava is gonna spread. So I'm going to turn... No! Shoot! That was close. I am going to turn this off because I don't want all that lava. And it does cost a lot to turn it back on. It does suck a lot of that juice out of your stuff. So what I need to do now is figure out some way of getting rid of the lava. But there you have it. There's the Nethermind. And it will continue to generate stuff in a 9x9 by 9 fashion around the bottom of this last arm here. Okay? Right there. All right? Until it runs out of Essentia to draw from. So it is a little expensive. But you don't have to go into the Nether to get stuff, right? I mean, that's kind of nice. Just for what we were using it, we're going to use it for, ended up being kind of useless. So that's our episode for today. Tomorrow, we're going to work on the dimensional lure. Now, this is a lot more complicated a recipe. We need a lot more stuff. We need a crystalline brain of earth, which I think we have. We need something that has the enchantment lure 1 on it, which we, by the way, we can now make thanks to Automagy. We don't have to try for it. Though I think we can put a carrot on a stick or a fishing pole or whatever. No, a fishing pole. I think we can put a fishing rod right into the osmotic enchanter and get lure too, but I'm not sure. What else? You know, a bunch of other stuff. This, I mean, the recipe's easy to make. It's just a little more complicated. But it also needs the Siren's lure, which has its own mess of stuff. It's going to take a lot of Famus, a lot of Ignis, a lot of Famus, a lot of Ignis, a lot of Ether. So it's not cheap to make, and it shouldn't be cheap for what it does. And then what we're going to do is once we get it set up so it'll capture gas, and I can arrange everything so that the gas can't get out from inside of it. What we're going to do then is we're going to have either one or a couple guard golems with guard cores, and we're going to give them probably the dart launcher upgrade, and probably some armor too, because they're going to need it. I think. I don't know how the gas will react to the golems, and they will be thaumium golems. That way I can give them a bunch of mess load of upgrades, because we'll also give them like the fire core and yeah, probably the entropy, because it'll give other things damage. Huh, I didn't know that. Interesting. I didn't know that the entropy core would let them look up items by their MBT data. So that'll be, and we might make an advanced golem, a couple of them, just so that we can add a third upgrade to them. I don't know, that might be a little... Advanced golems creep me out, man. That's our episode today. Tomorrow or next episode, depending on when I get this uploaded, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be working on the dimensional lore, and I'll explain more about what the Siren lore does and what the dimensional lore does completely on next episode. Okay, so without further ado, if you enjoyed this episode of Thaumcraft Let's Play, leave me a like down below, much appreciated. Also, you can subscribe to my channel for more daily, Monday through Friday, Thaumcraft Let's Play series updates. And once someone gives me an idea of what else we can do, I'll do it. And I think we're gonna say, check you guys later.